as an intentional woman, you cannot shy away from a prayer life. You just can't. You cannot shy away from praying for your husband. You cannot shy away from that. Much of what you'll hear me talk about is the bloodline, right? Because there are some things that really go deep. And I won't go into that now, but I am here to tell you and admonish you that whether you're currently married or whether you are preparing for your husband to be, you can't shy away from praying for your husband, praying for your future. Because see, you don't wait until you get that thing that you are wanting or that you are desiring. You don't wait till you get it to be grateful for it or to be intentional about it. You don't wait for that, but you do those things necessary because you are in preparation mode. You're like the waiter, right? The waiter, think about it. The waiter at your favorite restaurant, they're not sitting around and waiting for you to walk through the door, and they're just standing in the corner saying, you walking in and you're saying hello, and they're like, hey, they're like, yeah, what you want? You're like, well, we're here because, we're ready to order. And they're like, okay, well, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. They ain't chilling, leaning on a wall, waiting. They are actively in preparation mode. They're preparing for you to arrive. They're making sure that the tables are clean, right? They're making sure that they have enough drinks and water and ice. They're making sure that the chefs in the back are doing what they're supposed to be doing to prepare for the dish of the day. They're making sure that everything is in order before you arrive. So I was just thinking about this, and I'll share this really quick story, really quick, because I like to think of things and I love analogies. And I'm thinking of when my husband and I took the motorcycle class together. And yes, your girl was vroom vroom. Okay, I took the motorcycle class with my man's. Okay, when he got his motorcycle, and when he got the motorcycle, I won't tell you how things, ended, what happened in the class. You know, I won't go into that. That's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day and time. But what I will point out is this, that your girl made an 88. Remember it. I made an 88 on the test, on the written test, right? Proud. I was a B coming out of there. Be strong, baby. Okay. But your boy went in there and he made 100. 100. He made a whole 100. Who does that? Show off. Nah, but that's my man. So, but he made a 100 on the written test, and the even the instructors, they were in awe. They were like, okay, did you, asking him if he had taken the class before? Had he, was he already a writer? And honestly, he had never, ever done anything else but sat on the back of a motorcycle. That's it. But they were so amazed at how no one else had ever done that. And especially who had never, ever ridden a motorcycle before. And he had only done this in his mind. He prepared before he even took the class. He had watched so many videos. He had gone to so many motorcycle events. He had done so much research. He had done all of this, and to the point that when he took the test, it was like it was information, and he already had it because he was already there. He already was in the situation before the situation became a part of his literal life. And the same way, it was so amazing to see him even make, I mean, he scored one of the highest in the class, if not the highest in the class, with all of the techniques that they teach you with how to, stop and how to start and how to, do quick stops and all of this and go and, turn around and all of that, leaning and all that. Listen, the 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 boy went in, the boy, my man, he went in and he aced it because he prepared. He prepared for what he wanted. He had prepared so much that what he actually wanted, he had already seen it in his mind. He had already felt it in his body to the point that it was already done, that it wasn't hard for him to receive it. And even though, I'll tell you this, he wanted a Harley Davidson. Now that's before he knew any better. And no shade to anybody who, has a Harley. I'm just saying, you got to know what fits you. And if you're a motorcycle rider, you know the story, right? The bike will claim you. And it is true. But he initially wanted a Harley Davidson. But when he actually drove a Honda, he was sold. It was, even though it wasn't what he initially wanted. And sometimes you may see and find yourself that the thing that you initially wanted may not be just the perfect fit for you at the time that you're thinking of it, it is. But at the time and at the moment that it is to enter into your life, it may be something totally different. This is just a word of encouragement. For those of you who are believing for change, you're believing for your husband, you're believing for him to move past in certain areas in life where he may be stagnant. You're believing for him to gain insight into more of the spiritual realm, to be able to cover you and the family at this stage that you're in life right now. You may be believing for the Father to bless you with the timing of you being at the right place at the right time for your worthy person to enter into your life. You may be believing for that, but I want to tell you this. You can literally have it in your mind, a certain perception of what that will be like, what he will be like, what she may be like. But I'm telling you, men, if you are thinking one thing in your mind, it may be something totally different. And it won't let you down. I promise you that. If it's ordained, it will not let you down. And so here's what I really want you to take away from this. And here's what I'm saying is, some of you may be sitting back and you may be waiting, just like waiting for that thing to arrive into your life. You may be waiting on that perfect person that you say is perfect, the perfect fit for you. You may be sitting back waiting, but I'm telling you, you must be in preparation mode first. You must be actively preparing. You must be doing like Eric was, doing your research, doing not just scrolling on seeing who else is who looking good and who might be single and who might be. No, you need to be actively doing what your assignment is. What is it that the Most High has given you to be and to do right now? What is that thing? That's the preparation. That's you waiting, sis. Queen, sis. Can I tell you? That's where you're waiting. It's literally the preparation of you being made ready to receive of the good things, the great things that the Father has for you. You're not sitting on the sidelines watching people and watching things go by, but you are active in this area that you have been assigned. Okay? So I want you to join me as an intentional woman. I want you to join me and by registering to attend this wonderful event that's Level Up. It's the Level Up Women's Conference 2025 that is taking place on August the 9th, Saturday. You don't want to miss this. This is going to be a room filled with intentional women like myself and like you, who you know that you don't have any more time to waste. We've already completed the first half of the year, y'all. We're down to 5. Okay, 5 more months for those of you who are, Gregorian calendar, where you're looking at where we are. 5 more months, you guys. And even still, we have to become where we know that this is our right time and our right moment, that we can't delay anymore. You can't continue to look at things in the sense of where you may be feeling like you're second guessing yourself, or you may feel like you're doubting. You're doubting if things will ever change, or if your life will ever change. You may be wondering whether or not what you already have is enough, or if you're actually able to make a difference. And I'm here to tell you, Queen Sister, yes, yes, you are all that you need to be. You have everything that you need pertaining to life and godliness, a life like the Most High. You already are equipped. So, level up with me on August the 9th. The tickets are $35. Literally, you can go online. The sales went on today, July the 1st. Go ahead. I want you to email my sisters, my Queen Sisters, Cassandra Skinner and Jamaica Cross. They are going to be the hosts of this remarkable event. And you can just send them an email, get more information, get your questions answered, but register today. And you can do that at levelupwc2025@gmail.com. I'll say it again, levelupwc2025@gmail.com. Don't miss this opportunity, Queen Sister, to really and truly level up. No more time to waste, but make haste. That's a t-shirt. All right. I'll see you August the 9th. Peace and multiply blessings.